What's up, fight fans? My name is Anik Subramanian. I am the face of innergtv. On Saturday, December 7th, Oktagon will return to Munich for Oktagon 64. Knockout artist Jaime Cordero will be taking Ion Taburceanu in a huge bout at middleweight. Today, I'm here with the pride of Germany, Jaime Cordero. Jamie, first of all, how are you doing ahead of this huge fight?
Yeah, hey, Anik. Yeah, I'm doing great. Feeling really good. Just making sure that I'm still staying healthy because right now it's pretty cold here and everyone's getting sick, and I just have to watch out and yeah, just stay healthy. And right now I'm good, so I just hoping that it's gonna stay like that.
Exactly. Just trying to stay healthy at this point. Now you have a huge fight against Ion Taburceanu. How do you see the fight going, and could I get a prediction for the fight?
Yeah, it's a pretty. I think it's gonna be an action-packed fight, which is pretty cool, but it's hard to tell because he's a young guy, and at that age, you kind of your style changes and changes. But I guess it's gonna be pretty wild. He's gonna try to strike wild. He's gonna try to um, yeah, knock me out, but we're pretty good prepared for everything, and I think he's pretty open on some spots. And if the game plan goes well, I think we're gonna get him right there, and it's gonna end end the fight for in good for me. So
Yeah, now he fought in Glory Kickboxing a couple of years ago. It's really going to be a clash of styles, kickboxing versus Muay Thai. Are you there to prove that Muay Thai is a better base for fighting?
mm, yeah, for sure, but mm, I think it's not only about the style; it's about the fighter, and I think it's just mainly to prove who's the better fighter. So I think there's good kickboxers who will win against Muay Thai guys, and there's good Muay Thai guys who will win against kickboxers. So I think it's just who's the better fighter, who's gonna be in better shape on that day, who's gonna be better mentally in that day. So that's what I think that's what's gonna be. Well, that's what's gonna count on that day. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great fight. Now, I'm going to switch over to your training, right? I see you own your Elevate gym in Bremen, Germany.
yeah.
I wanted to ask what led to this idea of you wanting to own a gym and how long have you owned it?
Oh yeah. Since I kind of started doing martial arts, I always was dreaming of having my own gym. I worked as a personal trainer before, and I was sure that I'm gonna own a gym in one way, either like a personal training, smaller type of gym, or like a martial arts gym. And yeah, during COVID, it was problematic in my city to train, and yeah, so I kind of like used my personal training space for some guys to train, and even though we weren't allowed to be honest, like it wasn't that time, but we just met there and we trained with a few guys, and then it happened that from every gym, everyone was interested in training with us, and then a few guys came from that gym, a few guys came from that gym. Then like at the end we were like 30, 40 people, and then COVID was over, and then I started like to build it in a real gym. So it was like also a lot of luck in the situation how it just went. But I was always dreaming of doing that, and I'm just happy how it all went. So it was
That's pretty cool. You're one of the few fighters that like own a gym and fight early on in your career. So that's awesome. I wanted to ask like who have been your main sparring partners for this fight?
um actually right now my main sparring partners are uh, I don't know if you know the guys, but Paul Venin, that's a middleweight. He's not really very active right now. But also Justin Wenzel, he's like a German champion in middleweight, but in the amateurs, but still a strong guy, and he has exact the height of Ion Taburceanu and the kind of the style. So it was a pretty good partner. He comes from a Hannover Fight School, where Max Holzer also comes from. And yeah, also Lukas Frischmuth. He just fought at the Cage in Germany. Yeah, also like a lot of guys from my gym, like a lot of good amateur guys, of course. But yeah, also I'm doing a lot of work with my coaches, and they're helping me to prepare properly.
That's awesome, man. Now, Oktagon is going to be a huge show again. I believe 12,500 people in this arena in Munich. I know they just had Oktagon 62, which had 59,000 fans. One of Oktagon's biggest fans and mascots is Gogi, which is also a plush toy. Have you met Gogi, and do you have any Gogi plush toys for your daughter?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I met Gogi many times, and it's always funny because sometimes like I like to take pictures with him and stuff because my daughter knows him because I bought her like a small one, and it's always funny because when we like while watching Octagon sometimes, and she's like sometimes we see Gogi in the background, and she's Gogi is right there. She loves it, so it's always good to to take a picture with him so I can show it after the show. Say, hey, I saw Gogi again. She's like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So,
That's awesome. See, like I want Gogi for like my background for my media setup, but they don't ship to the US, so I got to tell them.
I'm going to Miami and end of the year. I would bring you one, but I don't know how to ship it from there though.
No worries, man. Miami's amazing. There's a lot of fun. I feel like there's a lot of nature, but there's also a lot of fun stuff to do there. So it'll be. I went there a couple years ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Are you going for family or just for fun?
Yeah, I'm meeting up with my dad. My dad comes from Puerto Rico, so we're meeting up there, and then he's in retirement now. Like this is his last year, and he's retiring. So he asked if we want to come and join him on like a small cruise in Miami. So yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll send you some other recommendations for Miami.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So now, speaking of family, right? You're a family man. You got a 3-year-old daughter. How special is she to you?
She's the best in the world. Hard to explain, but you really realize it. I guess like what kind of love that is when you like really have a kid. I couldn't imagine it before, but yeah, she's the best thing I have in my life. So yeah, definitely.
How special. And would you let her get into martial arts one day?
Definitely. I mean, I'm definitely gonna teach her some like BJJ, some kickboxing. I hope she likes BJJ and at least knows to defend herself and these kind of stuff, which is important for me. But if she wants to compete, if she loves that like I did, then sure. If she wants to do that, why not?
That's awesome, man. Now I'm gonna shift over to some rapid fire questions to end this off to make it fun. If you were in a street fight, pick 2 MMA fighters to be on your team.
Doesn't matter where or from Oktagon.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably have to be jonjones and alexpereira, I guess. Yeah,
That's a pretty good team. And one last question before we get off to one with the fans. Favorite German beer?
I mean, I'm not a big beer drinker to be honest, but since I'm from Bremen, and Bremen we have the famous beer Beck's. I gotta go for Beck's. So we have also sort of 2-3 different beers, but Beck's is probably the biggest one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
I got you. Now, Jamie, I really appreciate you hopping on and chatting. You got one last message for your fans before your fight?
Yeah. Tune in, watch the fight. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be someone's gonna go to sleep, and it's not gonna be me. But yeah, I hope you guys come over and watch the show. It's gonna be great.